Hey everybody, it's Haley and welcome back to another round of speed paints. Today we are drawing Earthbound. So the reason I wanted to draw these guys is mostly because I haven't played the game, but I've been watching people let's play the game. I've been watching the Game Grumps and I've been watching Chugga Conroy. What inspired me to do this paint is just I really think it's a fun game. It reminds me a lot of Undertale, which I have played, just the whole style, the RPG mechanics of everything, and I wanted to not only draw the characters in my own style, I wanted to give them more of a Western look. So take them out of that 8-bit style that they were originally drawn in. And even with some of the modern art of specifically Ness that Nintendo has released for like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and things like that, it is still very cartoony. I would almost call it westernized, so this would be more like westernized as in a cartoon. So if these characters were actually part of a cartoon and there was the Earthbound show or something like that. So right now I'm just inking in Paula. I grabbed some of the sprites from the game so that I could pull the colors and make sure I got all the details right. I noticed I forgot Paula's bow there at the beginning. With Ness, I did make a tiny mistake. I only put one stripe on his shirt because I was probably thinking Undertale. I was probably thinking Kara from Undertale when I drew this, and I only put one stripe on his shirt, so I had to make up for it by coloring his collar yellow, which you'll see at the end. Anyway, what I've done here essentially is just make their limbs a lot longer. Make the hands a little bit bigger than the official Nintendo art. They're all a little bit taller. For Paula, she was actually shorter than anyone, exception possibly being Jeff. Alright, Jeff is pretty short in this drawing, and I kind of regret that. I kind of regret making him short, and I was going back and forth between making him, you know, really just long and tall, and making him kind of short and nerdy. Like, kind of looks like something straight out of, you know, Alvin and the Chipmunks, or what's the show, Chip and Dale, with those teeth of his, and he's just short, and he's a brainiac though. So he's kind of like, if you've ever seen, I think his name's Togami from Danganronpa. It's kind of a mix between like Chip and Dale style of teeth and short with his little button nose, and Togami, and Togami is kind of a smarty pants in Danganronpa if you've ever played that game, so that's how he is supposed to look. Prince Poo was very fun to do. I thought it was awesome that Earthbound went ahead and included not just all these very Americanized Western looking kids, but it also included Prince Poo, who is from a different country, and so it allows for just a greater range of design. His skin tone's a little bit darker, his hairstyle, his outfit is totally different from everyone else. And just going through and adding in these colors, I think it's important to note that I didn't stick exactly to the colors that were provided in the sprites. If I would have, Ness and Paula would have had the same skin tone, Paula and Jeff would have both had the exact same hair color, and I just wanted to mix it up a little bit. I wanted to go a little bit crazy with the colors and make them just very bright and different for everyone, but I held back on that, just sticking with the color palette of the game. With Ness in particular, his pants are the exact same color as his shirt, and I didn't want it to be the same color, so I actually just pulled the color from his shirt and took it down a little bit, made it a little darker. And for Jeff's hair, I grabbed it from his sprite. It was like the exact same as Paula's, and I took it a little more darker and more orange. And I think that Jeff is actually the palest of the bunch. He has like very pale skin. Where appropriate, I gave them little facial features. So under Ness and Pooh's eyes, they have little lines, and then Paula and Jeff both have blush. And now I'm just putting in shading in the background with just some stock images, but overall I really enjoyed this drawing. I thought it was super fun. I think it pays a good homage to the original party. of 4 characters, and I didn't do as many characters as I could have because these are the ones that I really wanted to focus on. They're the A-team of the game. And perhaps, you know, as I explore some of the other games in the Mother series, I would love to do Lucas and his party or Ninten and his party. But right now I am just totally wrapped up in EARTHBOUND. I really have an appreciation for the game, and I understand why so many people like it. So hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more next time. Thanks for watching.